later. I had to finish up some stuff before I could go live. And I'm still doing a little bit of stuff too. All right, guys. Hopefully you're all doing good, and gals. We're gonna work on these loads here. The 25s. Sorry, not the 25s. The 45s. 45s. And YouTube. See that sign right there? It says not for sale. Nothing in this room is for sale ever. We always follow the guidelines. Even if he accuses us of not doing it, we still do. Hey, Elijah. Caden, how's it going? Hey, you changed your profile picture. What's up? So, bro, have you lost any mods? Lost any? I've removed some a while ago. I haven't lost any. Oop, thing must be unplugged again. There we go. That one needs crimped. Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, because I don't get a lot of people in here right now, like it shows nobody's in here actually. It says 0. It's I don't really need a lot right now. Creator, not yet. I didn't do any today. I didn't get anything yesterday. It's not like your guys' wild pigs back east. Well, you're over there in California, if I recall. Which actually they have wild pigs over there too, because we used to have them over. I mean, brass is wrong all over the place. I was just hoping on, because if you said whatever you had to remove, can mods be a mod? Yeah, the only reason why I removed them was because I had way too many. Plus, some were minors, I found out. Well, younger than 16, or what YouTube's thing says. So why does it say negative? See, it'll work now. There we go. These are 250s. 250 grainers. As long as these are all star brass, we should be fine. That needs to be exactly right on the money right there. Let's see. Wait, the reminder. What do you mean reminder? What reminder? Clear says I almost went to Phoenix today. Oh yeah, from over there? Going to buy a truck. It was really, really good deal. They sold it as I was starting the paperwork with. What? How does that work? If you're already doing the paperwork, don't you have the presidents? Unless it's because, the guy's there doing the paperwork too. That's weird. Apparently not. Yeah, I know, right? Apparently not, mate. Alright, we should be good for a little while on measurements. If these are all Starline or something similar, and they're not the older style, we'll keep them all this potency. It's on the high end. Yeah, I'd be disappointed too. Yeah, we have looked multiple times in Phoenix growing up for trucks. And then my brother bought a truck out of Phoenix and a van out of Phoenix. And he lives in California. He still has the van. The truck he sold to my roommate's dad, actually, years ago. It's a Dodge. Hammy. Yeah, I would be disappointed. It still shows 0 people in here. Oh, no, now it shows 6. There it goes. It shows 6 now. That's YouTube for you. Has the funniest things, right? Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and More. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hunting. We just posted some hunting stuff. Fortunately, we didn't get anything yet. We're hunting for javelina. So if you like seeing that type of stuff, go check our channel out. We have mine exploring too, cave exploring, hiking, yeah. All sorts of good stuff. Whoa, that's way too much. Caught a little heavy on that one, mate. A little bit. They're already on the higher side, so I don't want to overfill them. Hey, what's up, 12th? How's it going, bro? How's Major Creator doing? Creator. Major Creator. Here's one of my remotes for my van. Less hunting, more apples. What type of apples? I haven't done much hunting myself. I recently started doing hunting. I got my hunting license a year ago. Again, I used to have it years ago here in Arizona. Come on. All right, I got a problem, Houston. Something wrong with her. All right, zero that out. It should be good now. There we go. How you doing, Pro Gamer? Appreciate you coming by. Where do you hail from? I'm from Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona. The little sticker thing's not up, otherwise I'd do a questionnaire or a poll. You have to wait until it pops up. It's weird. Sometimes it's right away, sometimes it's later. Has this thingy on the side here where all the little things are. If it has a sticker thing that says sticker on it, that's where the polls are now. It's weird. It's very weird. Very weird. But yeah, we're reloading 45 Colt. Remember the other night I quit after I was done crimping some of them? Well, I'm filling those ones up now, the ones I've got all together. So, yep. Filling those ones up. They're going to be hot ones. These Starline are good brass, so I have them on the hot side. We'll see how the Colt handles them. Now, they're not real hot like the Plus Ps I made. I made some Plus Ps, but that was Plus P cases. So, that was the only reason why we did those. Because they were Plus P cases. Creator says, hey, 12. What type of truck were you looking at? I wouldn't mind getting probably a small SUV is probably what I would end up getting if I can sell my little van once I find the keys for that thing or get them made. I want to get a small SUV because of this exploring and stuff I do for the channels. I got to have four-wheel drive or something higher off the ground than that little car that I would use. If my channel was doing as well as it was, I probably would have had a couple thousand already off of YouTube, but unfortunately, nope, they don't like us. I'm not like those one people who get like 3,000 a night with their rubber bands and watermelons. Those two young squirts that do that. Oh, come on, you still got more to do. 0.1 yet. There we go. 4x4 Tacoma. Oh, those are nice. What do you hunt? Dagrillis. Just yesterday and Saturday, I was hunting for wild pig. We have our javelina here in Arizona. It's our native pig, so it's not wild, I guess. It's not like those Russian boars or whatever. But I get a Chevy Astro. That's if you can find them. Get an all-wheel drive one. That'd be kind of cool. Some people four-wheel drive them. I also went for a deer last November. Unfortunately, there was no buck around. And I have a bear hunt here coming up soon. And I put in for elk for in the fall and antelope again. Hey, J-Dog. Compliant. What's up, brother? Appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully you're all having a blessed day. It shows 6 people in here still, even though more people's been coming in. Kind of weird, huh? Let's go. YouTube is gay. Come on, Gemini, be good. That sounds fun. Yeah, actually it is. Yesterday I hiked about 4.8 something miles. Saturday 5 point something miles. What does my doggy want? What are you doing? Canella. What? My big old dog Canella wants something. What are you doing? My German Shepherd. Oh yeah. Yeah, for the buck, I hiked for 4 days, 4 different days. I hiked about 38 miles. Still never saw one buck for the deer. Things cutting off 0.2 soon. I saw about 12 doe, and some others saw more than that. But yeah, I never saw any doe or any buck. Nice custom job block, compliant. Filters, let's put on all messages. Sorry, I might have missed a couple of years. What's up, Willie, man? We're working on some 45 Colt. Reloading. They're on the hot side. The hot side of life, like me. No. 12 come out better than expected. Well, there's the questionnaire for that. Oh, here we go. Yes, I want to cancel that. There's the sticker. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Doing a little quote here, or a little poll for you guys. All right. Which one would you guys like better for a Western style single action? Come on, get up there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yep. I was almost rereading something that was already there. Trying to keep the one brand, the Starline brass, separate from the other. I mean, it should be good brass too. I just know Starline is good. Yeah, there's the GFL, which was Fiocchi's. Fiocchi's. Or Fiocchi's. Sorry, I had a hair on my tongue. I don't know why. It's not like I have dogs in the house. We got 2 of them in here. 11 people in the chat. Please double tap the screen. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. We are reloading some 45 Colt right now. I can't share the detail because that's just how YouTube is. They don't let us do that. We do mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking, hunting. We just posted some stuff with some piggy hunting. If you're hearing that beep, that's my little trickler over there. But yeah, unfortunately, we do not have any piggy yet. No piggy yet. Hey, full throttle. How's it going? Double tap them screens, guys. But yeah, we do a lot of outdoor stuff. Cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking. We do that too. Check us out. Now let's see if Rumble's going to work today, guys. The other day they were having the halftime show. It was not working. Rumble was crashing. Let's see if we can get it going for you guys. Let's see. It kept putting it like in a loop. All right, say okay to that. Yep, looks good. Okay, there's the count. And we want it on Twitch as well. Next. Last time I didn't go past this screen. It's doing the same thing. Cannot create a room when one is already created. I didn't know one was already created. Okay, we removed it. Maybe, let's see, I might have to do something different here. Okay, we did that. Okay, let's get one of these done real quick. Trying to figure out why it's not working. Rumble isn't. It's having a problem. I could just do a Twitch, I guess. Twitch is way quicker. Hey guys, welcome to Desert Armor and More. See, I'm done already. Twitch has started. Appreciate you coming by. We're doing some more reloading here. Again, Rumble's having problems loading, so I don't have it on Rumble again. Unfortunately. But yeah. How was your guys' weekend? How was your day today? Yeah, it shows I was going live on Twitch right there. Most of mine are Starline brass because I got a whole bunch of them from Freedom Munitions. We got a lot of Colt from them because they were like the only place for a while during like COVID that you couldn't get them elsewhere. One other place I got Fiocchi's from. That was like the only place. It was like $50 something or 70 something dollars, 60 something I think it was, for 50 rounds during the COVID for 45. I think it was 60 or 70 something, yeah. Fiocchi's. I think I've been out of that one. Pretty sure I used up that box a long time ago. They were some a little hotter than cowboy rounds, just probably a normal round. They're monolith bullets or something, those black ones. What's up, AT? Hey, what's up? Elijah's over there now, huh? Looks like it. You're the only one over there, bud. You're the only one over there on Twitch. Unfortunately, I can't get you on Rumble too at the same time. I need to uninstall Rumble and reinstall it again. Last time, that's what I had to do to fix it. I don't know why. I had a bug in it. What was up with all those backpacks and the shorts? So someone asked, I explained it in another short. So if you don't see that one, you might think, what are those backpacks for? In a way, though, it makes conversation. Those are from illegals. So since I live next to the border, illegals come over the border all the time. I bet you that was during Biden's and maybe some during Trump's too before. I mean, they still get through. But those are all from illegals that come over with backpacks full of water and supplies and hide out in washes and creeks. And then they take their backpack off and the rain pushes them down the washes and then it takes them down towards the big river. I could not believe how many were down that trench. Piles of them. I mean, you saw it in the shorts. Two of them right after another had shoes, jackets, backpacks, all sorts of stuff. It's sad, especially because there were some children's shoes. There was a child's backpack size, and it's just like, what happened to them, you know? Border crossers, yep, exactly. And illegal, obviously. Illegally done. Hey, Creator says, hello all. Done illegally, unfortunately. But yeah, some of those were there a long time. Some were a little more recent. I wouldn't doubt the little more recent ones were, you know, during what's his name's presidency, Biden's, unfortunately. Let's see here. What does Elijah say over there on Twitch? He says, okay, I'm back. I just got an important text. Uh-oh. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of an important. Yeah, it is crazy, compliant. It is crazy. Very sad. Es muy triste, as they say in Spanish. Triste. Very, very sad. No, it's just an event I'm going to with a couple of my friends. Oh, okay, that's cool, Elijah. Elijah's over here on Twitch saying he's going on something. Arizona Gun Boys, welcome, fellow Arizonan. Pretty big boy. 45 coat. We did a whole bunch of cases the other day. Probably close to 200. Now we're reloading them. Ooh, I said Western style single action. 357, 44, or 45. Everybody's saying 357. Poor guys. Cowboy round ain't getting no more love. The 45 coat. That's what these are, and they're going to be hot. At least the Starline brass. I'm not sure about the Fiocchi's because those were made for a little lighter. I'll probably do those a starting load, maybe a mid. I think the last ones I did were a mid. Let me see. They were just under high. Just under high. Whoa there. That's way off, buddy. We need 8, not 7.5. I'm really excited to hear Disciple play. Last year I heard Skillet. Disciple play? I don't know what that is. I'm going to a Christian concert. I've heard of Skillet, but I don't know what Disciple play is, Elijah. Arizona voices. I love it. We need to get all us Arizona gun tubers together and collab. Although 2 of them are big enough, I don't know if they'd want to. I've reached out to them multiple times. That Ain't Bad is outside of Tucson. And then Administrative Results, somewhere by Phoenix area. And same with Forgotten Weapons. He's outside of Phoenix somewhere too, I believe. Because he's by Saguaros, so it's either Tucson or Phoenix. And then you're out by that way. FAL Man's out by that way. There's JP's out that way. JPFA or something like that. And FAL Man's out that way. So we need to get together sometime, all of us. Be fun. I have to reset this. Thing's having problemas. There we go. Let's see if it'll do it right this time. Here we go. It might be because I'm moving around. The table, Skillet, and Discipline are both Christian rock bands. Hey Elijah, is that such a thing? Just a question. Can those mix? Isn't that saying like kind of like a white lie? It's like toning the lie down. I don't know. I've always wondered that. Isn't it an oxymoron? Christian rock. I don't know if Forgotten Weapons was in Arizona. I believe so. Ethan McCollin or something like that. Ian McCollin. Because where he shoots when he's like testing his own stuff, there's cactus in the background in Saguaros. So that's got to be Arizona. Not cool enough for them, I know, right? Ha ha ha, I've met Administrative Results. He's a great guy. Oh, you have? Well, you were cool enough for him. He's big. That Ain't Bad's pretty big. He actually was down here not too long ago near Benson at the Tombstone, where the Tombstone film was done. Speak of him, JP, we were just talking about you. I was like, yeah, us Arizona boys need to get together. I said, you're one of them. Especially you two. You're like in the same area. You guys are probably like 25 minutes apart from each other or less. Versus me, I'd be an hour and a half. What's up, Saint Phineas? The gang all day. Yeah, there we go. Which gang? Which gang up there on top? Oh, 45 Colt got some more love. I like it. That's what we're loading right now again. Since last time we just did all the casing and a couple hot ones. Well, real hot. They were plus P 45s. Because that's what cases they were. These are not my hand loads here. These are from factory. I should weigh one of these. They're probably a different powder in them. What is wrong with it, dingy? Alright, let's shut it off and reset it. I do not like it, mate. Not at all. Creator compliant AT. Hello? Oh, Glock Boy just went live. Glock Boy JC. Oh, excuse me. I'm starting to get a little sore throat, which isn't good because I might be getting what my roommate had. I can feel it in my throat, my eyes a little bit. All right. If you hear some noises in the back, that's a shower going, roommate showering. Sometimes those scales can be real pain. This one's the automated one. Automated. This is one of the factory ones. I need to weigh the difference. And it feels like the one they weighed would have, it might be a little heavier. And my flat points are a little bit more flat. Theirs are more pointed. So this is the factory one. This is one I reloaded. It's a little more blunt, to put it bluntly. To put it bluntly, mate. GP can play. Hey, what's up, Zero? I'm big on 3v7 for wheel guns, but for westerns, I'm gonna have choose 45. Yeah. I would probably say that too because it looks more period correct as well as its size and like it's the actual round they had. 357, 44 weren't out yet. They had 44 rimfire for a long time. I'm not sure when they came out with 44 center fire. Got my new Polytech M14S. Polytech. What was that one again, bro? I forget. Was it a pew pew or a cam? Or a frame? I can't remember. One of the three, right? I'm probably still wrong. I think it was the frame. We said M14S, so yeah, that'd be Polytech. Chinese M1 clone. Oh, 4440 was really popular. It was. They had a lot of those in lever actions. 44 Russian existed since 1880ish. Yes, yeah, that would be a B4 44 mag. Focus, hello, buddy. Focus pool, how's it going? It's not off pool, as in like it's focus pool. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't have anything 44 Russian. No, sir, we do not. We're going to see how many projectiles we can do. We might have just enough to finish this brass, maybe not even. Looks like we'll be shy, actually. Because I already did like 100 the other day. If we're doing over 100 today, it's not going to work. Whoa, that one's falling in there. All right, that one we're going to have to set ourselves. Might have to grab it. There we go. I don't know if that's one I didn't size right, because it's just sinking right down in there. There we go. Turn it around. Oh, wait, that's from Banana Ballistics. Micah, how's it going? What's up, old man? 45 Colt, brother. Have you ever heard that smokeless powder tastes like candy? I haven't. That's a new one. Now I know, though. I'll probably forget about it since it's not very useful information. Some of that, if you make too much crunchies, it goes boom boom in your mouth, huh? Bruce Banner just put something up, 2 AR-10s. Mike, I just subbed to your channel. Oh, some sauce. He's out of back east somewhere or something? I forget. I do not remember. Well, this is smokeless powder. It's flakes. It's flake powder. It seems like flake powder is for pistols a lot of time, and cylindrical, which is slower burning, is for rifles. Faster's for pistol, I notice. Guess who's back? Back again. What's up, Wolfman? I think the reason why Colt was so popular in Smith & Wesson wasn't in the late 1800s was because Smith & Wesson was almost exclusively producing Russian contracts and Model 3s and such. Yeah, probably. It could be. Could be why. Got like a Colt pepper box. I don't know if they had one that was a 45 Colt. Maybe they did. Because, yeah, Kentucky Ballistics might have one. That's a 4-shot 45. I think he does. 45 Colt. I don't know. I don't have any pepper boxes. Want to help me get one? They're antique, so they're not considered a firearm. Unless you get a modern one, but that's... Yeah, I want a real one. An old one. I've looked at a few, but most of them are rimfire, the old ones. Like 32 rimfire, 25, 45 rimfire, I think, or 44, not 45 rim. 44 rim. Of course, then there are black powder ones too. Yeah, I think Kentucky Ballistics might have one. But you have an 1851 36. That was the other thing I was going to say. I think they had a 36 caliber too. That's what was in my brain, and then you said it. It was in my brain. In my mind. It almost came out. Repro. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Gunnerman? Were you over there too? I'm going to head out. Okay, see Elijah. Like and follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know when you said that last. I can't tell. It's timestamps on Twitch over there. How is the Philippines going, Mr. Gunnerman? Sorry about your hand there. Those heat burns do not feel very good. They're worse than regular blisters. Heat blisters are worse. You dropped something? I don't think I did I? I might have tapped something off or went like this. I don't know. Your hand still hurts. Yeah. Creator, I like the Remington 1875s. Is that a lever or an old revolver? Because like I have a couple. I think the one is a Remington. It looks like a Navy. I think. Well, that'd be a Colt Navy. I'm not sure which one it is. It looks pretty neat, but I need to get a spring for it. They're remakes though. Made you look. Yeah, you did like make me look. A revolver. Okay. That one black powder I have, I can't remember what it is. One has the open face. It's like the Remington Navy or something. I forget. No, one has the top on it that goes over. The other one is totally does not. It's a free spinning. That one I could fire. Those are 44 caliber. JP says, "Is that your TX back there?" I'm seeing. Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah. No, the fun thing's not in it yet. I've seen some reproductions of those. They look fun. Yeah, they do. Okay, this thing's having problems again. Let me sit really still. Maybe it'll do its job. It keeps measuring low. It's not like it's run out of batteries because it's electric. It's plugged in with a power brick thing. Let's see. You got something on your shirt. Yeah, I do. These two things. Uh-huh. I already knew they were there. And my eyes were already down there because I was reading your message. No guy that has an original Colt Navy revolver, nice, inherited from his granddaddy, leaves it in a bucket with other old treasures. No. Only keeps it because it's from family, doesn't appreciate. Just, oh, dude. You know how much one of those are worth? Even lightly restored so it looked nice? You're making another one. Sweet. Those are expensive. Arizona's like, yeah, I know. That is sad. That's sad. Like, you're like, could I keep it for you? You like, keep it nice for the Colt 1860 or the Colt 1851? I don't know the difference, honestly. Once they get a certain age, I don't really remember the difference, unfortunately. So far, no carbon in rifle. Thinking never fired, got super deal. Which one? I didn't see the other one. 0. It kicked out the one before if you did something before that. You know how YouTube is with you. What'd you get? Because it did not tell me what you got. 1860s is newer. Duh. Yeah, it is. But I don't know which one I prefer because I don't remember what they look like. Probably similar to that one Remington I have. Remington clone. It's a black powder remake from Piety. I think it's Piety. Phineas says, my oldest gun is my grandpa's Winchester Mark 12. I think it's over 100. Nice. Those are good ones. Oh, your M14. Who's trying to call me a 908 number? They tried to call me earlier today, and I blocked them or shut it off. I think it's one of these internet companies that I put in to see if I could see a price. They don't give you a price. They want to call you back. Get both. Yeah, there you go. So that's what you meant, 0. It was your Chinese M. Gotcha. I'm calling you, my friend. No, you're not. You do not have my phone number. The only difference between 1860 and the 1851 is the 1850 has larger cylinder because it's a 44. That's probably what mine is then. Mine's a 44. Arizona says he's got other cool handguns from World War II in the same bucket, hoping one day I'll open his eyes. He's trying to call me back again. I'm trying to remember who that is, and I can't check. I think that's who it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Mechanically identical. Okay. Just kidding. Have a ton of spam calls recently. Every time I put up just to look at one site for internet, all my social media show about internet. Every single one. Facebook. YouTube. Well, I don't have advertising on this one. I do on my other one. This one I have it paid premium for. But all the other ones, every single, whatever I'm searching for, they literally sell my information that quick and put it to everybody. It's sad. What's up, Raph? Raph Outdoors. In the chat from Quebec. Welcome, buddy. Got spam callers. Yeah, the stock needs to be repaired. Otherwise, I think it's in pretty good shape. That's nice, Saint. Thanks for coming, Raph. Let's see, do you prefer 308 Super or 9x19? I don't know what 380 Super is. I've heard of 38 Super and 38 Super Comp. Recently, I heard of the 38 Super Comp. A 38 Super Comp is a rimless 38 Special. I think that's what I heard. Is a guy just ask him to clean them, and after he sees how you treat them, maybe he'll let you know them for keep them for a while. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Montreal's a good city. Is that where he's at? Montreal? I just said Quebec. Quebec. There we go. Thanks for coming by, Raph. We have another guy in here. His name is Riff Raff, and he has like a picture of Daffy Duck. So I always just like, here comes Riff Raff. No, yes, it's 38, not 380. Yeah, there's 38 Super and 38 Super Comp. I just heard about that. Doing good, Wolfman. Other than my throat's getting a little sore for some reason. Here they banned some automatic rifle with more than 10 rounds and handguns. I suck. Raph, it was the same in California. I used to live in Cali for 12 years. I'm from Arizona. I came back to Arizona now. We don't have mag restrictions, but Arizona was the same way. 30 Super? Maybe. Who knows, Saint? Gatterman says, I always get spam calls. Then someone was trying to hack my IG. Really? Do you prefer 50 Beowulf or Russian Mini 50? I don't know what Russian Mini 50 is. I know what 50 Beowulf is, but I've never shot either. Yeah, I don't know what a Mini 50 is of a Russian. But yeah, Super Care out here is decent. Someone recently got one at Smith & Wesson. Was that you, Zero? I can't remember. Someone got one for a really good deal. They have them on clearance right now at a lot of places. Oh, yeah, you did say you got hacked too, Gunnerman. Yeah, you told me about that. Did you own muzzle loaders? So I have 2 pistols that I recently got. I haven't shot. They're 44 calibers. And then I do have, they're remakes. But then down here on the floor, let me see if I can move this chair here. Behind this chair here is an old Kentucky hunting rifle from 1840s, roughly. Here, let me switch the camera for you. Right there on the floor is an old muzzleloader cap and ball from about 1840s. Kentucky hunting rifle. I got that from an antique shop. Russian Mini 50 is what the Ash 12 fires. It's like a bigger 50 AE, but round the same size. There you go. Tried reasoning with him. Offers to clean off with pistol cases sleeves for free and put the man he just leaves in the closet collecting dust. That's so sad. Have you seen the SKS FRT Desert? I have heard of it. I think I did see a short about it. Anyways, YouTube, look at this. Not for sale. See that? Not for sale. See that? Same. Not for sale. And see that one? Look, YouTube. See? Look. Not for sale. Do I have a Colt Python? I do not. They're a little overpriced for what you get, I think, because they do have more problems than Smith & Wesson. Their timing issues are more often. Let's see. Yeah, you hear eBay. Yeah, I know, right? I did that on purpose. Accident. Malcolm, how's it going? For the 1911. Nah, you only have 8 rounds or 9, unless you get a huge extension. My everyday is not on me. It's actually under my pillow. It's my 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson 380. As well as a 365 when I'm hunting. Or 45, 1911 45 was what I was doing just yesterday and Saturday. There's 1911 40. I want to get one for Conan 37. Yeah, there you go. Here, there, just to ban them and confiscate them. Just him, Quebec, and all Canada. Just here in Quebec, not all Canada. Okay, got you. J-Mac is in here? What's up, J-Mac? Not me. I don't have Super Care. Okay, someone got one the other day that was, they got it on sale for a pretty good deal. Hey, Twin, what's going on? We are, day before yesterday, we resized 45 Colt. I don't know if you were here. I can't remember. And so now I'm loading those. Is 38 long Colt same as 37? No, I can show it to you. I actually have some 38 long Colt. They are different. There's short Colt, long Colt. That's short. 38 short Colt. I'll show you the difference. They are rimmed. You technically could shoot them in the same one because they're still a 38 caliber. They're even less power than the 38 special though. Let's see, what's this one? That one's a 32. That's a 38 special. All right, well, here's the difference. Okay, so here's the 38 special. There's a 38 short, long Colt. 38 long Colt. They, as far as I know, they can be fired in the same one. They're both 38s, 9 mil. But that's a 38 special. This is a 38 long Colt. They got pretty much the same size rim on the bottom. Well, they are. But yeah, Starline 38 long Colt. I have a rifle that someone converted a rimfire to a rifle round, and so these should be able to shoot in it. I wouldn't try it, Micah. I don't think it'd fit anyways, but big difference. A little bit. Do I have a Desert Eagle? I do. I have a 9mm Desert Eagle. I've had it for about 3 months now. Well, I bought it in November. So that'd be 3 months, yeah. I bought it right before Christmas. Malcolm says, just asking. Malcolm, you should already know that question because when you came in here, you had to agree to 2 things. So you know the answer to that question. Let's see here. Creator, what's up? JTK, do I have any 308s? I do. I have a, what do you call that? I have a Savage, what would you call that? I think it's a Savage Axis Gen 1. 38 revolvers. I have one that shoots 38s. My 357 Magnum does. How you doing, Kate? Appreciate you coming by. JD in the house. Yep, looks same as 357. No. I'll show you the difference of 357 too. That's 38, right? Here we go. They're even bigger yet. So here is 357. So here's the difference of all 3 of those. Let me take you off the stand. Sorry, guys, if you're going to get jerked around. All right. So the big one is 357 Magnum. The next one's 38 Special. The other one's 38 Long Colt. And I do have 38 Short Colt, too. Yep. I got a box of it right there. 38 Short Colt. And then I have a Remington 38 Short Colt right there. So yeah, I have 3 different sizes of those. Let's see. Are we allowed to see the Desert Eagle? I'm not sure if I have it out. Let me see. I don't think I have it visible for you guys to see. I'm pretty sure it's locked up. What's up, Javier? Appreciate you coming by. How was your day? Javier. Haven't voted yet. Can you compare all 3 rounds together? 357, 44, and 45? Sure. There's the 357 there. Let's see. We need the 45 and 44. Let's see if I got some of those sitting out here. Here's 44. I could even show you another one if you wanted. 454, but... Uh-oh, my dog's barking at something. All right, let me switch the camera here. So here's the 3 different sizes we're comparing. My dog's barking for some reason. 357 mag, 44 mag, 45 Colt. 357 is the one that just fell down. Right there. 44 mag in the center and 45 Colt there. Check out the dog. It might be important. Maybe. Nice, but you know that's very rare here. 38 Long Colt. It's rare here too. 38 Long is the parent case of 38 Special. Yep, it is. It's a little shorter. Want to see the 3 in your questionnaire. Just showed it to you. Jericho already has a quick trigger on it where you can bump fire. It is a quick trigger, yeah. Let's see, what's your favorite gun? If you have it, if you're allowed to see it. I don't have that one out. My favorite pistol I do not have out for semi-auto. Check out the dog, might be serious. 44 all day. Let me check what Camilla wants. Camilla, what are you barking at? Who's she barking at? Turn up, Camilla. I let her out. I'm gonna go bark at them. Let's see here. I had to take my dog to the vet today. Not sure she's going to make it or not. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Saint. Do you watch R-rated movies? I don't think you're the type of person. No, I don't. I don't watch movies other than documentaries and like Bible type videos. Are you getting rated? No. You guys wish, huh? J-Mac has brain damage. Don't listen to him. You can get a second gen original Colts SA and through 7. Yes. Not a first, though. Geez, 45 Colt looks much scarier than through 7. Well, it is bigger, but it's less powerful, though. Let me see if I can show you. I don't think I can get to it. Obviously, I'm not allowed to touch anything, so. Cover this up so you can't see me typing in. Right? I'm pretty sure it is not visible on the door here. No, it's not. The 9mm Desert Eagle. I think I have it either inside there, locked up, or on top. Yeah, I think it's up on top, sitting up on top by the 500. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't. I just bought the Ruger Alaskan 44. God, that is a beast of a gun. Hey, what's up, Heavy Duty? So my grandpa had the 454. I think it was the Alaskan. It might have been the. They had one other model of the 454. I don't remember what length this barrel was. I think 8 3/4. But yeah, that thing kicks pretty good. I have a 454. Well, technically it's a 460, but it shoots 454 and 45 Colts. 44 mag is super loud, a beast in my old Ruger Vocero. I'm trying to stir up the pot by saying 44. Yeah. I see Taylor Company. If I'm not mistaken, they make Colt single action chambered in 9mm. I think they do. Taylor and Company's decent. What's up? Work in progress. J-Mac's like, shh, don't tell me, buddy. What's up, Viper? Work, 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 work. Yep. I like the red Ruger Blackhawk when it comes in Western pistols. Oh, I got one of those. You talked about that one right there? Yeah, I got one. They're a new model, though. What if Colt remade the original 1911 50 GI? Let's see. Well, I cannot believe how clean this rifle is. Just some Cosmoline to finish rubbing off. Can't wait to test it next week. There you go. Work in progress says JT. Doesn't Colt 44 exist? A new one, yeah. Not an old one. They didn't have old ones. They were 45s. Who's over there? What's up, Paul Wick? How's it going? I'm on YouTube as well. What's up, brother? He's got a triangle and a 1. It looks like a delta triangle. I and the Taurus Raging Hunter. What do you think about those? I don't have any. Is it the 44 you're looking at, or the 454, or the 460, or the 44? Maybe I already said that. Which one are you looking at, Heavy? Grandpa, before he passed away, he had the full set of BFRs. Oh, that's nice. Although they've coming out with some more. I have one BFR. It's a 500 Magnum. It's in that cardboard box up there, and on top's the Desert Eagle. JP says, creator, I think some of the black powder revolvers, navies were 44. That is true, yes. Let's see. He says he's had the 44 Raging Hunter. Gotcha. Taurus bleeped me off so bad I almost threw it in the pond, gave it away instead, though. What'd you have? Like, I do hear that some of those have problems with some things, but it's kind of hit and miss. It's not like all the time. Now Canella wants to come inside. She's outside right now. I do not have a 44 Magnum of a Taurus. I do have the 44 Magnum lever right there. That's the signs on that this door's behind. Just closing the door, YouTube. Just closing the door. We didn't touch any firearms because we don't do that here. We didn't touch anything. We here have a Rhino revolver. I hope not. They look weird and they are horrible. I fired one once in a 44 Magnum. I believe that was a 44. Or was that a 357? No, I think it was a 357, that one. Because they just came out with a 44. 357. Basura. The trigger was horrible. And you had no hammer to pull back on it. To make it so that it was single action. It was only double because it had no hammer that you could grab. Customer service was crap. Know the part number. And they wouldn't sell it to me without the number of it. What? Alright, 372 inch stainless. Sorry, I'm trying to. I had to swallow that one. I had a really good experience with Taurus customer service. I replaced the internals in my TX. Does the warranty void if you put FRT in it though? You should have M29 like Dirty Hair. That would be nice. Should try the level 3 trigger. But well, you pay so much for it. It makes me think, why get it when I'd rather put that money towards a Smith & Wesson for the same price? Evan, yeah, they don't sell parts. Uh-oh. JP, you should tell them the serial number, though. I like the Blackhawk, but I prefer the integral sights. Integrated sights of the Vaquero. The Blackhawks have a leaf spring sight. I should think that would catch on the rough leather holster. I'm not sure, maybe. The way the original designation was meant was Navy 36 Army and 44 Motor Protection are ignorant with their names. Had mine fully customized and they still fixed it. JP. Have a Judge and 44 Taurus revolver. Nice work in progress. He's having problems. I have to shut it off and restart it. Let's see, there's 12th. A lot of lives asking about you tonight. Really? My grandpa has 3% Smith & Wesson. Awesome. I want to get a 686 Deluxe. Looks like the same to Dirty Harry's. It was a gift from him. For him. Awesome. I'd love to get a 686. Works. Is that a 44 Taurus tracker? Might be. Depends how new it is. Because there were some older Tauruses that didn't have the current naming. All right, let's clear that out. There we go. Maybe it'll behave now. Evan, what? Hey, 686 is my favorite. Yeah, that would be one of my, if not, favorite Smith & Wesson revolver. We'll get one of these days. If it was a good deal last time when I got mine, the revolver of the Ruger, I would have went that route, but I was able to save like 200 cheese on this compared to, because it was on sale. Normally they're about the same price. Older model Taurus were made by S&W. Oh, really? Because there was a few older ones I've seen that were made in, let's see, there was an older 38 that was at the Gun and Pawn the other day. It's sold now. I don't think it did plus P's though. And, okay, what is wrong with you, dude? This thing is not pouring out the right amount. It's getting frustrating. I think that one said Brazil, and it was an older one. I want to find beat up stock 37 lever to get cheap so I can Ranger Point precision it. There you go. I just want a tracker 6.5 stainless. Really, JP? For wheelbow? Like Smith & Wesson revolvers than Colt revolvers. They have the least amount of problems, the Smith & Wesson revolvers. The timing is way better than Colts and Kimber's and Rugers. They outlast. Actually, Colts have more issues with timing than Rugers do. Let's see, JP, I thought Rossi made other models, older models. They do. I saw one from the 80s the other day. Yeah, they have iframe and a few of the semis they brought back a while ago. I don't know who owns them now. Taurus, I'm not sure. Yeah, JP, you have a 307 old model, right? J frames. Okay, that's what I wondered if you meant. You said I frames, and I was like, I've heard of J's. Been trying to find a 8 3/8 inch ish or 10 5/8 ish Model 29. Taurus, I think, still owns them. I'm pretty sure. I have the Rossi 44 mag. Or sorry, 3030. He's like, Kimber, what? Yeah, Kimber makes a revolver. It's a 357 mag. They make a couple models. Just thinking about putting a scope on a revolver just to try it out. So my 500 has a rail for it. It came with it. So I could put one on that. My 460 does not. I'd have to take off the sight that's on it, which is pretty accurate, and slide on a custom sight. You can buy kits for them. Kimber sucks. So when I went to get my 45 1911, I asked the guy. Now I already had money down on the 45 Colt Springfield, but I said, "What would you say is better, Springfield or Kimber?" To see if I wasted money or not to pay $100 and something more. And he's like, "Well, what'd you get?" I said, "I got the Springfield." He's like, "Good for you." He said, "We have more Kimbers in our repair shop at this gunsmith here than Springfields by a long shot." Used to have Super Black Hawk with a scope many years ago. There you go. There you go. Like duct tape scopes and revolvers. Oh, like the those other people in zip ties. It used to be a $20 Rossi carbine that looked a lot like a Ruger 1022. It had a steel receiver. Shot a scope revolver once. It's kind of strange. It looks a little strange, but a lot of people that hunt with big bore, like 44 and above, they'll put what you call it's on them, scopes. My iron sights, unless it's over 300 meters. I have done, was it 300 yards? I think it was with my 460. Out of 5 shots, I hit 3 of them. Let's see here. I have a photo of mine holding my uncle's 686. I'll send it to you. There you go. Me too, iron sights. Yeah, I prefer iron sights too. I prefer iron sights. Si, senor. Si, senor. For a pistol. Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Of course, my friend. Paul Wick's over there again. What's the little symbol in the front there? I don't even know what that is. I know what the other one is because he's my only moderator currently. It was just a test and I figured out how to do it. Over there for Elijah. I like guns. That's Elijah Farmer. 12 people in the chat. For just a little bit, we had 22 people in here. Yeah, Paul Wick he's over there on Twitch right now, or at least he was. Twice he hopped in. You still over there, Paul? JP, or J-Max, like, Paul Wick? Yep. Like a contender with a scope. I don't know what cal it would be. Oh, yeah, those are neat. The Thompson center fires. He cool people. Yeah, he is. That's why you need a 30-round mag if you miss the first 5 shots with iron sights. Just keep firing. Well, if it's a revolver, you ain't got that privilege. You ain't got that privilege, mate. And make sure you just get a big enough pew-pew in a revolver to not have to fire again, which all 357, 44, yeah, no problem. Obviously, 45 is less power than a 357 mag. But hey, it'll still do the job. It'll do the job, no problem. Yeah. Model 10 Smith & Wesson pencil barrel 8 years ago. It's gone. I miss it. The whole thing or just the barrel? Hey, Paul Wick is over there. Those are gifts like the gems on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm new to that part of it. I haven't figured out how to do that. Appreciate that, Paul Wick. Thank you. I've never had donations, I don't think, on Twitch. Appreciate it, brother. How's your day going, by the way? I'm on YouTube over there, too, but it's not as nice a view. This is a nicer view. Let's see here. My scopes are Leopold. I inherited them all, though. Yeah, otherwise expensive. I like Vortex because you get a little worse quality than Leopold. Not much, though. And like half the price. Although some Vortex are expensive if you get like the Viper, is it? Or the Venom? Well, those are still high. The Vipers are still high, but Venoms are even more. The Strike Eagles. Sounding like I'm installing an Infitac on a Deagle soon. Infitac? Whatever that is. Why, I don't know, but why not? If you can, why not, right? I don't even know what that is. Using the 45 Colt Lehigh Max expansion bullets. Only reloadable for the governor or judge, but they open to 1 and 7.5. I know Lehigh's got some really good projectiles. Are they the solid brass ones? Shooting handguns at 100 plus yards is pretty fun. When I go a lot of times, I'll try and hit 8 to 10 yards at 100. Targets 100. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Used to be able to pick up good guns in pawn shops, but I would not trust my luck nowadays. Too many do-it-yourself products gone wrong. True that. I still get some too. Myself. Intact as a thermal. On a Desert Eagle. The whole gun, it's gone. Oh, was that when they confiscated some stuff from me, bro? Which is sad. I can shoot a handgun past... Can't shoot a handgun past 50 yards. Critter, LOL. I'm a rifle guy. I can shoot past 100. It's been a while since I've done 100 with a handgun. It would have been my 460. I think the last time I did 3 or 350. Out of 5 shots, because of 5 shot, I got 3 of them on a 12-inch. I think that was a 12-inch. Pistols are hand-to-hand combat to me. Yep, cop took it from me because it's unlicensed. Yeah, if it's a requirement where you're at, that's how it is in California. It's a requirement. Thing is, what if you get inherited from somebody, or you got it before you moved to Cali, like some of mine were? And you got them legally where you were before. 50 is my pistol training distance. 50 yards. I actually usually shoot my pistols at about 15. It's pretty rare I get any closer than that. Like at 7 or 10, unless I'm at the range. Now, if at the range, they have a bench that's specifically for pistols with targets there. And I'll do 7 and 10, 15 and 20 they have set up there. One of them's, I think, at 10... Maybe it's 15 with those little flippers. They have a stack of those flippers. Okay, this is getting irritating. This thing is not measuring it right again. Please operate right. Paul Wick says, chilling with wifey for the night. And yeah, I was watching Joe and came over here. Oh, on Twitch? Yeah, he's over there. I was actually over on his before I got on here. I was over there. Joe, as in like the Jimny show. Yep. He's doing, what's he running over there again? Topher or Tover again? I forget what it's called. Tover? Can't remember what that one is. Something like that. Let's see. Hey there, brother. What's up, Andrew? My most accurate revolver is a Ruger 6.357 GP100. There you go. 50 tops for me. I ain't even trying to shoot past that. Get hyped when I hit that far. One is a nice force for sure. There's also the 101, the something 101, or SP 101. I forget, one of them has target sights, one doesn't. Most of the time. There's a 1.5 mile place to shoot across the street, though. Well, I want that one, J-Mac. Can I come over for my 338 Lapua? Yes, they took it and said they were either crush or melt the whole gun, but I don't believe they will just sell it illegal. Oh, they probably did. That way they can get some extra pew-pew cheddar. You know, cheddar from that pew-chew. Original Smith & Wesson, what a waste. No joke. 16 in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by to Desert Armory and more. How's y'all doing? If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing or becoming a member. It only costs $1.99 a month, the lowest one. It's pretty cheap. I should become a member to somebody's at least. I haven't yet. Yeah, they are going to be drunk though, but come on. Yeah, I know, right? 12th, that's a sight blocker so you don't shoot down the target machine. On what? Oh, yeah, I've seen the one range that forces you to shoot at the floor. They're sheet metal 2 feet away from you. Interesting. I do once had a Colt Police Positive 38. Nice. I have 2 Police Positive Colts. One's a 32 Smith & Wesson Long. I got a lot of ammo for that the other day at the gun auction. And for really cheap. 250 rounds for 50 cheeseburgers. And then I have a 32-20, which I load my own for that. Plus I have some ammo for it. And we still need our haircut, folks. You probably just saw that with my hat off there. Yep. We need a haircut. Debating if I should go somewhere or do it myself now that I got the new clipper heads on the clipper. Last time I cut my hair was quite a while ago. But I feel like just doing it somewhere else, getting it done. But it's where I get it done, it's usually $30. Get a buzz cut? No. A buzz cut with a beard? Come on, bro. I have to shave all off for that. You have to pay me a lot to do that. My beard or my buzz. My beard, I'd probably rather have no beard than no top hair. Number 2 buzz cut, done deal. No, I don't do that. We do not do that here, mate. We do not do that. Make sure we're still within tolerances. Yep, right there. Whoops, I pushed it too hard. Now it went back in. He's having problems again? Oh, because it dumped some out before it was done. I have to shut it off and redo it again. I ran buzz cut for a beard. With a beard? Oh, yeah. Anders says, it's looking like it will be me and my oldest daughter come down to AZ. We will let you know when my uncle's service on the 24th, when we'll be heading towards you. Let me know where you want to meet. That'd be awesome, Andrew. So we could either do some gun stuff. I could take you either on a hike. I could take you to the caves that are just around the corner for me. We could just chill and have lunch. I don't know what you'd want to do. And I got your IG, I think, or maybe that was Messenger. It's going to be an option. How long we stay, just because we don't have a lot of it with us. That's true. Yeah, the beard, you look like an Irish wankster. LSB had a OSS pre-care police positive for sale last auction. 12th mad. All he can grow is the conquer and divide mustache. Uh-oh. Mine was chrome finish, please. Oh, wow. Mine aren't. Mine are blued. Usually do a high and tight with mustache. I'm talking about for desert. Yeah. You talk about the little one right here? Right under your nose? Hey, oh, wait, what? I got my dad kicked out of a range years ago. I was 14 and he handed me a 3.7 and it bucked high. Thought it hit the ceiling ground level. Oops. I'm 23 and I'm losing my hair. Yeah. My brother started losing it before that. He's 30. That brother is 38. I believe so. Yeah, I think so. Because my other brother just turned 37. I'm 35, going to be 36. He'd be 38, yeah. And my sister's 40. She's the oldest and only sister. Buzz, and yes, all I can grow is a stash and a cheap goatee. Aww. It's in my genetics. I started having a receding hairline at 12, 13, around there when I was in junior high. Ouch. You know what day is 12th? Today is the 12th, isn't it? Like revolvers, where firing pin places on a hammer than the frame. Those are the older versions. A fair amount of mine, I think 2 of mine have the crossbar, if not 3. 3 of them, I think, do. Torta Tuesday. Actually, Tuesdays would be Taco Tuesdays. Ooh, I could go for some good old tacos, especially good fish tacos. Yeah. We go for some fish tacos. Speaking of which, let's see here. Do another little poll for you guys. Let's see. Very few can pull off a shaved head. My uncle pulls it off pretty good with his goatee. What's up, Jay? I know a guy that's bald while we're in high school. Ouch. The tortas love the goatees. Oh, those tortas, yeah. Those tortas. Different ones, but yeah. 18, he looked 40. Ouch. Tactical. I've never had a decent goatee until I was 30. Now I have a full beard. Never mowed it in 17 years, not once. Is what 12th is now in the streets is known. What's up, Jay? Welcome back. He's like, he. What's he hee-heeing about? That ain't a good one, JP. That don't sound very good. Yeah, most of mine are Starline brass with my 45 coat. Starline. Not Starlight. Starline. The goat tea. It's still good, or is it? That looks a little long. It is a little long, no wonder. With a brown stripe. That doesn't sound very good. There we go. Adjust that up just a little bit. Micro adjust. Micro. Whoa, what? No, that was way too light. That was 0.7 light. That's crazy. What's in this bag? Copper Top sent this to me. Desert Armory. Copper Top Tactical. How many rounds do you make in one day? What's up, Caleb? Well, I stretched the brass and primed it last time, which was probably 200 rounds roughly, but I won't be able to do that many because I already did some. And then now I'm loading them with powder and putting the projectiles in. Inexperience with Enfield 2 groove barrels. Toy Town, no, unfortunately not. Thanks for coming by the way. Baker says, okay, that one's tactical. I've never had a decent. Okay, that one I already read. But Caleb, I just do this just for the fun of it in the evenings. I used to be more aggressive on showing the pew-pews, but I have a strike that they gave me unjustly. And so I have to kind of play it chill until like March 9th or something like that, or 6th, I forget. But yeah, Toy Town, no experience with groove barrels. I do have a Lee Enfield, but it's a 303 British from 43, and it's not a grooved. If you eat it from the back, your blank needs the stripe. Oh my. When I was a kid, I wanted to look like the comic book guy, Green Arrow, with his goatee and stash. Oh, gotcha. Kidding word, I thought the lizard took 12th to Inner Earth. They tried a JP. I got banned yesterday. You're saying YouTube's the lizards from Inner Earth? It's hilarious. It's so funny. You're so funny. You're so funny. For what 12th? That's whack. I think a few other gun channels were pulled off YouTube. I have not seen them in months. You're probably talking about Cody with the Arms Room 24 and Tactical Llama. Those two I have not seen in ages. Because that is a nose. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it's a nose. It's not berries in a rod. I know. They tried to JP ban you yesterday. Well, they tried to do it the other day too, right? Poor Chinese food ain't getting any love. See, for me, it's Mexican and Chinese. It just depends which one I want. Yeah, the Tactical Arms Room. Oh, the Tactical Arms Room, that is FAL Man. That's not Cody. His name is something else. Well, it might be Cody as well. There's a couple Codys. No, there's a man named Cody that's the Arms Room 24. The Tactical Arms Room is like Tactical Arms Room 19 or something. He's called FAL Man as well. So the guy with hundreds of guns. Yeah, he has hundreds of guns, and he has like 70-something thousand subscribers, maybe 80. That one's called the Arms Room 24. Said I was breaking guidelines with other accounts. Yeah, that is the one you're talking about. I remember that 12th. I think they don't like when the truth about Antarctica spoke. Uh-oh. That it has an army base on it from the Nazis. Andrew says YouTube is getting more censored on anything that's not their ideas. And less censored of stuff that's stupid and dumb. Mm-hmm. People hanging their woo-haws all out and everything. Out front. You love that because it gives them money. People donate for that stuff and it gives them kickback. So duh, they're gonna support that. Yeah, it's dumb. Don't miss a box of rocks. Don't miss a box of rocks. Don't miss a box of rocks. Gemini really has ruined YouTube even more than I thought was possible. What's crazy is YouTube themselves admit it has ruined their platform. So that means they're losing money on it. They told me they can't remove it because I said, why don't you just remove it because it's ruining our accounts. Well, we can't do that. And I was like, well, you put it on. What is it, like Skynet and it's overtaking and overpowering? You can't remove it? I didn't tell them that part. The Skynet. Yeah, it's crazy. 10 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Oh, Chinese got some love now. 17% across the board, except Mexican shows 50 for food. Which food? Mexican, Chinese, American, Italian? Italiano. Oh, come on, you dum-dum. I feel like just manually spooning the rest in because it's having problems again. Problemas. We can't remove it. Well, you stuck it on there, didn't you? Yeah. I guess we did. Those are both GFL, which are Fiocchi. They don't want to really tell you what they're really about. They don't. And if they really don't want this stuff, let us know. So that way we can, like if they don't want lives with pew-pews, let us know and we'll just do only short content. Or if you don't want it at all, let us know too so we can know to go elsewhere. Patronize our other buddies. Like I'm doing over there on Twitch right now. Yep. She Senior. Been on an hour and what does it say? Whoa there, what happened there? Almost broke something. An hour and 17 minutes. 17 minutos. Una hora y 6 minutos. Oh no, it's 16, not 6. Have you done any casting for bullets yesterday? I cast shotgun slugs. Not yet. I do have casting for 3220 SS, which is Steven single shot, but it also is the same one for 3220 Winchester centerfire. And then I have a cast for 5.77 Schneider, which is what I really need to get on. But I don't know where do you get your lead? Because I know tire shops don't really have lead anymore because that's old school. They don't do lead anymore. Where do you get your lead? Because it has to be a soft lead, like about the same as fishing weights. Because otherwise it'll ruin old barrels, old rifling. For my 5.77 Schneider in the corner over there from 1860s. Well, now it's waking up, I think. Okay, nice. Yep. Yeah, I had them out up here earlier, the other day. One of them is really old. This right here is the 2520. This is a bullet mold, YouTube. It's nothing with a firearm that's an accessory. It's a 2520 SS, so Steven single shot, manufactured by the Winchester Repeating Arms Company in Connecticut. But they're old. They're from like early 1900s. It's got the grooves. Anyways. Let's see. Okay, nice. I try to sneak my 2A content in between my gaming so they push it out. It works sometimes. Still got tired weights for shop here in Mississippi that are lead ones. There you go. My dad collected for a long time, for years, about 200 pounds. Not more. I still got some after he passed. There you go. So when I used to work at this mechanic shop, some were lead and some were the modern ones. I don't know what the modern ones are. It's a little harder. I think it is. Usually the sticky weights we got were still lead, I think. But then I think we switched part of the way through. Sailboat keys have hundreds of pounds of lead. Yeah, someone mentioned that before, which they were saying once in a while you could find that stuff in like Marketplace. Good Gun Cleaners FVP foaming engine degreaser. Really? Because that way it doesn't spray all over your stock. It's foams up. Amazon sells ingots by the pound, $5 a pound less for bulk. Yes, I did see that. But I don't know which ingots I need because some is harder than others. I don't know how to determine hardness of lead because I need a softer lead for that old one, like fishing weights type. I mean, I could melt some fishing weights because I have some, but I use those for my shotguns. I put those in my brass shotgun shells, lead fishing weights. They're about the size of probably a number 6, maybe a number 5. Zinc is what they use now. Oh, is that what it is now? The weights for tires. Toya weights. They've been retired. Should try and use the Outdoor Boys. Usually does pretty good for outdoor videos and shorts. I've seen theirs. I just haven't been on theirs very much. I voted for them on the Gundies, the Outdoor Boys. Heard people cut the keels up with chainsaws. Apparently the lead is soft enough. Oh, if it's genuine lead, yeah. Like pure lead is really soft. You could, if it's thin enough, you can just bend it. Made me think of the dad pulling the pew out of the book bag. Worst come to worst, you can use birdshot. Yeah, if it's lead, I can melt that. I actually have some because we emptied 2 shotgun shells for New Year's and we stuffed in paper instead, so it could be like little sparks. Also, you can steal the tire weights as well. Steal them? Allegedly. I do not condone that. Dad pulling a pew out of the... Was that 12th? Wasn't that a movie of some sort? It was Tommy Lee Jones, I think, that pulled it. I remember seeing the a trailer of it. I think it was Tommy Lee Jones. Isn't that the one? Maybe that was another one. Oop, that one was a GFL. Yeah, allegedly, Andrew, we can do that. Everybody's driving around, their cars are shaking and shaking. It's called job security for the tire shops. What you do is you spread out nails across the highway. Allegedly. And everybody pulls off by you. And it's like, well, I guess the construction truck that went by dumped its screw bucket. No, it's a meme where someone say they beat you up and the Outdoor Boys dad whips out a pew from his book bag. Oh, no, I didn't know about that one. What's up, Ethan? We also use steel as well. Steel weights for on cars? Maybe. How's Ethan today? Robert, how's it going? What's up? Ethan, I wouldn't mind messaging you, but I want to make sure it's okay with your parents because I know you're younger than 18. We'll just say that. So I need to have that permission to do that. That way we can touch base one of these times. I thought it was lead weights. I thought it was lead weights, man. Sorry about that. Yeah, if you want to ask them, Ethan, that way I can know. And then if it's fine, well, then you could just send me a messenger because you have messenger. So let me know. That way we can touch base. I want to figure out if we're related or even just chat off and on, you know. Maybe they listen in sometime. I don't know. That might be helpful too, so they know who I am. Awesome right now. Oh, there you go. You should be able to melt any lead and it'll be softened up. Yeah, it gets liquidy when it's heated up. Every lead does. All sorts of metals do too. Right? Let's see. I like powder coated cast bullets. It reduces barrel leading a lot, and you don't need to push case lube on all the bullets. Yeah, that's true. That's your Mormon cousin, distant family from you. I forget where he's at, but he's related somehow, probably. Although he's adopted. You have a pick out steel zinc. You have a pick out steel zinc. What you mean? No, I don't have Mormon. I don't think I have any Mormon blood in my family. We would have been Grunwalds. There was some Anabaptist Mennonites at one time. Zinc will have zinc on them. Really? I never knew zinc had zinc in it. Blew my mind. That's like saying aluminum has aluminum in it. Dude, that's deep. Like gold has gold in it, right? Yippers. Si, senor. Desert spitting facts. Gold is AU. Is that the what you call it? The chemical, not the chemical, but the like there's a certain, like H2O is for water, whatever that's called, the property of it. Steel would have numbers on them like 100 or so. Well, I've seen steel lead weights that have got numbers too. It shows how much they weigh. Aluminum has aluminum in it. Really? Air has air in it too. Water has water in it. That reminded me. Yeah. The periodic table. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. The periodic table. Here's a dumb question that people ask people sometimes. Let's see how many people because I have heard some weird stuff about that question. What number 6 on the table? 12th. Hi, Jerome. Be here briefly. My phone out of juice. Hey, Russell. What's going on? Appreciate you coming, brother. No, air has O2, CO2, FET, H2O. Well, the generic terms, bro. And let me know what 7 is on the table as well. 6, 7. 6, 7. Got to go to bed. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Ethan. Appreciate it. Well, that's what you said. You said 6 on the table, then you said 7 on the table. What's the laughing for? I sent you the pictures. I did see the alert. Thank you. I did see the alert. Okay, I think I had another brain fart. There we go. We got Ethan grounded desert. Grounded? No, he's going to bed. My dad. Oh, thanks for that, 12th. My dad would add tin to lead to make it hard lead for hard cast. Correct. Yeah, if you want to do like bear loads, which I need to get some for my 44 Magnum because I'm going to be probably bringing that lever for the bear. I need to touch base with the fellow that wants to help me do the bear, and then we can go from there because I don't understand the tag I got because it doesn't tell me what I can use, if it has to be a bow, muzzleloader, gun, or if it's what zone and what time of year. It has none of that. I told him that, and he's like, well, that's strange. And I said, I'll send you a picture of it sometime. I got Ethan grounded. No. He's over in like Texas or somewhere over there, like 2-3 hours ahead of us. We're at the bare bones of the projectiles here, folks. Yeah, I've heard that's how you can make them harder, hard casts. Adding tin. Tinny ting ding ding. Chitty chitty bang bang. Where are my dogs barking at now? Noise. That one went in noisily. It looks nice too, folks. Looks really nice. Yep. It's right on the money too. She purty. She's a purty one, isn't she? 4 more, guys. I got 4 more projectiles. Got 4 more in this box of 200 that we did. The 4 little boogers left. There they were, as they chilled in my hand. I've heard add antimony. Why is my tongue not saying it? But I have it in my head. Antimantium. That one? Antimantium? What Wolverine has in him? Antimantium. Or what's the other one that Wakanda has? What would Wakanda have? I forget. Vibranium. Put some vibranium in. You can call Game and Fish to find out. That's true. But I figure my buddy that's a... I could just send him a picture and say, hey, what do I do? What's this? Because he does bear. He bow hunts. Timony? Antimony? I don't know the percent of tin. Have to look it up. Oh, I could probably find out online somewhere. How to make hard cast, hand cast bullets. I have some other things too, like gas checks, but I don't have the crimp for it. I have it for 44 mag and for 357 mag, which you use those a lot of times on hard casts. If you want to gas check them for like high pressure, that way the back end doesn't misform. I have some gas check 45 Colt and that are plus P's and some 460s. Those are gas checks too. Yep, they're lead WFN. Both of those. One's small primer and the other one's bare load. They both say bare load. Bare load. All right, we got one more after this one. Then we got to crimp them all. Antimony. Antimony. Hey, Roy, that's the last one. Shut the little machine off. The machina. All right, let's get the crimp. That's this one right here, 45 Colt crimp. It's for 454 Casull too, which should work for 460 if you're not doing heavy weights. Although you can just adjust the tip up here to get that. I did for 4570. Gas checks? My dad for 4570. Or hard cast. Yeah, those would be hard cast. That was the heavy load for bears, yeah. Make sure we're getting it on the right spot. I think it needs adjusted down just a little bit. Yep, there we go. And they're the same weight as these, so I can stick them in the same one. Okay, that doesn't look quite right, but we can adjust it down some. Here we go. That is, I think, a little more like it. It's almost too tight, though. Oh, yeah. Just it up just a whisk and we'll be good. Putting the crimp on it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Dad shot javelina with a 45, 70, 60 yards. Said he dropped it like crazy. The bullet or the animal did? I'm sure the animal did. Andrew, I actually have, I've been going on a javelina hunt yesterday evening and then Saturday late morning, afternoon. Yeah, yesterday evening I went until it was dark. I was coming home with a flashlight. And I caught a flat nose, 9mm in my bulk ammo. That would not feed whatsoever my Glock. What's the point with that style of ammo? Flat nose 9mm? Well, the idea is probably... Well, they do it in these all the time. 45 Colt's pretty common to have that. But 9mm, that's weird. They must have did that by accident or something. I'm not sure. Because I don't know, most people wouldn't do that. 9mm flat nose, that's weird. I had some flat nose 124s, or no, they were subsonics. They were 130 something or 140 somethings of 9mm. And yeah, they can have problems feeding sometimes. You're right. Oops, sorry guys on Twitch, you just fell over. Sorry about that. It is not wanting to stay up. I do not know why. I don't know if a little volleys of gunpowder got under it or what, because it's not wanting to stay up. All right, got to recrimp this one. Semi-wide cutters are multi-purpose though. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I have a couple 44s of those. One's really old. Any luck signs of them? We hit lots of signs, yes. No luck of seeing. Flat nose bullets, also known for wide cutters or semi-wide cutters, are generally punch holes in paper. I have to upload a video of it, but it was the weirdest thing. What was the weirdest thing, JP? Oh, about the 9mm. Yeah. Element? What's the element about? Element of surprise? We didn't hear the rest of it. We were talking about a periodic table earlier, but not elements. Elements would be like air, water, fire, and isn't that like the, what you call it? The airbenders? Air, fire, water, and earth. And spirit. That's 5, right? Spiritual realm. You're able to scout with drone for pigs. Certain areas you probably wouldn't because it's too close to the military. Because it's for that zone, but it says excludes Fort Huachuca because I don't have the right paperwork. That's a specific tag, Fort Huachuca. I'm in zone 35, but I've been hunting by the river because there's a lot of trails heading to the river for a water source. So yeah, there was a decent amount of tracks that I followed out to the river, or that went into the river. And so I set up right at the river there. If you saw the photos or not in the videos, I'm sitting right at the river with it pointed right at a trail coming down. Casted for shotgun, my dad's muzzleloader, and 45 Colt. I had saved me money since I have very little after my divorce. Yep. Unfortunately, divorces will do that. It's not a very, very happy thing, I'm sure. A lot of my family relatives have been. More than once, unfortunately, some of them. Yeah, last time we did 50 sent me 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 85 it looks like. We did 85, I believe. In which this one was a small primer, which is really hot. I should have loaded that one really hot. But I didn't. Because I didn't realize that's what those were. 35, and that's way down south. Yep, it's 35. That's what I'm in. 35A, I think it is. Lost all my guns after the divorce and trying to get back what I got. Because you had to sell them off to pay for fees or something, or she just took them all as part of the agreement? Hopefully none of them were heirlooms that were families that you really wanted to keep. Is water wet? 83% says yes, 17 says no. What Kool-Aid are you drinking? I've heard that question asked before. That's why I've decided to post it on there. Just for fun. Just for craps and giggles. Only 4 people in the chat now. 30 likes though. That helps. I think some of it's because I don't have the camera moving. I don't have it on my GoPro little gimbal. Well, it's not GoPro, but I don't have it on the gimbal. Because when I started moving it before, it went up to 17, 15. I think for a little bit it went to 22, but that was after I set it back down. But I think movement did help it. She took them all. That's a bum deal. Did that one pull out? Huh. That one's actually loose in there, but it spins. I just heard my roommate say, work was horrible today. You should have said you lost in a boating accident. Including her. We hope not. Yeah, it would suck. True that. True that. They're a little loose. Like some of these shells are a little bit bigger, it seems like. I don't know why. Main hunt area 6A by Strawberry. Oh, wow. They got good elk over there. I hope I think I put in for 6A for elk. And I put in for antelope too, but they didn't have for rifle over here again. They only had for muzzleloader and bow. In the zone next to me over here where the antelope are at, down here by Sonoita, Patagonia, where the antelope are. So I put in for Show Low area, Pine Top, or not Pine Top, Taylor Snowflake. I was lucky to have some of my reloading equipment back. She cheated on me and her boyfriend took my stuff and don't have any proof he took it. How does that work? Like, couldn't you legally say, these are my firearms, here's the numbers, here's the paperwork that I bought them, her boyfriend took them. Like, how does that work? It hardly makes any sense legally to me to be able to do. Alright, I should have another one that has room. Here we go. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it'd be even legal. Like, that makes no sense to me. Let's see, Starline. Primers? What primers are you running in those? WLPs. My doggy's scraping the door, wanting to come in again. Isn't northern Arizona known for some of the largest whitetail in the country? Northern Arizona? Possibly. Southern, they're known for small ones. Yeah, they're known for small ones over here in southern Arizona. Mule deers are pretty big here in southern Arizona. A couple of these are a little bit shorter, all right. So I still have some brass there that I could load with the other stuff, but we're going to call it quits because it's getting more. Yep, not really many deer in the north. AZ, definitely some good-sized elk from Payson to Grand Canyon. Yeah, we have trophy elk, especially in certain zones that everybody wants to get into. Looking to find a deer rifle, very cheap. Remember, Andrew? Remember I got mine? That got lost in a boating accident? Wink, wink. We got it. I remember you talked about that one. It's a 308. Coues whitetail or something. Yes, they have Coues deer down here by me. Coues deer. The Dodge letter. That's crazy. How does that work? Coues are small and down south. Yep, they're by me. Mexico and Arizona. Okay. She said I owe her money and I had a dumb lawyer who didn't help me at all. To me, that's weird. If she's the one who cheated and then you got a divorce over it, that's on her. So why should the judge side with her? She was the cheater. She probably proved some point in how you were. Maybe I don't know. This was all during COVID, so I had to do everything by Zoom, and people took advantage of me because I was out of state. I had just moved to Mississippi in 2021. That sucks, dude. All right, these ones are already ready to go. We'll stick them in here. There's not many in there. And they wouldn't take long. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll save that for later. Always, I like the hunting down here that you shotgun mostly, but also can use rifle, but don't have one. Trying to find one cheap, very cheap. So I found that you can hunt at night for coyotes, pigs, and some other things with a shotgun, but not a rifle. So if I want to hunt at night, say if and you're only allowed to use a certain type of thermal or night vision on one of those. I can't remember. You can't use both. You have to use one. And I can't remember. AZ, we just got done finishing 45 Colt. We have like maybe 13 left of another brand of shell, but we're not going to do those. Andrew Carr aren't fire restraint, FYI. Yeah. Forget what else I was going with that. Yeah, so you can hunt at night with shotguns here in Arizona. Because since they figure you won't be able to see distance, they want you to use a shotgun. So if I do any pig hunting, what I might do is use if I had one, I don't think I do though, like a small heat gun because they're cheaper than a scope, like those pointer ones, the infrared pointers. I think you can get those for about 120 on Amazon. Use that to point around. Then if you see heat that way, a shape of it, go ahead and then put your rifle to it. But eventually, like I said, you can't do rifle here at night though. It's got to be shotgun. And you look up LSB and GB for Mount McCoy and GB. Use auctions, you can usually find stuff really cheap. Yeah, Mount McCoy. Yep. Interesting, the 308. I have it. I've got that one that got lost in a boating accident. So let me know. Ruger American Rifle is a good budget. It is, yeah. What about hunting at night with a bow? That doesn't matter, I don't think, but are you going to be able to see it? Unless you got a night sight on it. An infrared bow hunting? That'd be kind of cool. All right, you over there on Twitch, we're going to shut you down. Appreciate you coming by. Bye-bye. All right, let's go ahead and shut the tablet down. Let's get her in our chair here. We got some factory 45 Colt sitting in it. What's up, Jason? Let's go ahead and sit down here. YouTube, see the sign? Not for sale. All I need is the moonlight. There you go. I've hunted hogs at night with a bow. Hey, Jason, what's up? So here in Arizona, we have our javelinas. And yeah, you can hunt them at night, but you just have to use a shotgun at night. I thought you couldn't hunt at all at night except raccoon, but I just looked it up. The thing is, I knew someone who came to Arizona to visit. He had some like infrared or thermal scopes of some sort. They were like $2,000-$3,000. He got a coyote, or was it a cat, out here while he was here with a 6.5 Creed. A full moon. There you go. Hey, you'll have lots of animals out. Definitely werewolves too, allegedly. 33% of people think water's not wet. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, yeah, they're putting hearts and laughing faces. Hey guys, what Kool-Aid are they drinking? N14S is clean and getting a Barracuda bath. Amazing spray on oil for anti-corrosion. Amazing spray? Mississippi, they do a lot of night hunting coons. Yeah, you'd also have the big, whatchamacallits over there too, the wild boars, the Russian boars. In Florida, you sit over a feeder with light on it. That sounds so easy, Jason. I've already, for the javelina hunt, I have almost did 10 miles already. I did 8 3/4 the one and almost 5 the next. For a stock or waiting a water hole for hunting? I guess it varies. Because I was like looking at tracks, like stalking in that respect. What's up, Bear? Wisconsin, nice. What are you doing up? Appreciate you coming by, Bear. My family's from Wisconsin. My mom. Okie, how's it going, buddy? We just got done finishing some 45 Colt loading. I'm not used to this Mississippi hunting. I'm used to stalking here down here. They sit in blinds. I know, isn't it? So Andrew, what they do over there is they put a trail cam up. Okay. So what they do over there is almost like cheating. Yeah. They set up a blind and find out where the trail is and then pop it. They don't hike miles and miles and miles like you do here in Arizona or Wyoming or Montana. You're cheating. That ain't hunting. You're just sitting there in a blind or a tree stand while it's walking under you. Pop and you're done. We work harder and get less. That's how it is in Arizona. What's up, Okie Pew Dude Yellow? At least that's what he says over there. Freezing your butt off. Oh, no, that ain't good. He's using drone to spot cheating. Probably, if it's legal to. It was easy, but there are so many of them. It's more about removing them than the hunt itself. That's the thing, though. Over there, Jason, you could live off of the meat you get. Arizona, you can't because they restrict how many you can get. Even if you can get them, that's the problem. If you even get on it. Russell was in earlier. He was in for a little bit, but his phone was having problems. You duck hunt desert. I did see a couple of them flying by when I was hunting. But this area does not have a lot, so I have never done any. I can understand the vegetation is very thick. In Arizona, where I'm at, I like to hike in Arizona and hunt. Yeah, you hunt in Arizona. You hike in Arizona when you're hunting. Yeah, it's a hike. And where a lot of places where I was hunting for my deer in the whitetail mountains and creeks and yeah, steep trails. Haven't done too much stalking. I'll go check trails and water holes to see what's active a few weeks prior and then set up a water hole in the morning or right before. There you go. Sometimes people set it up a little longer so they get used to the smells and seeing something weird. You're close to my MX. They hunt hundreds in a day. To MX. Mexico or New Mexico? Yeah, I'm really close to Mexico, but they don't have as many restrictions, I don't think, over there. Mississippi, you hunt up to 4 deers. Nice. What's his name? He's over there in Georgia, right? Papa Pew Pews. They allowed 12 this year. Mississippi, you can hunt without a hunting license on your own property. A decent amount of states are. I think Wisconsin's the same way for property damage. I learned the other day in MD you can harvest like $3 and one Nintendos. So to feel free to understand, but it sounds boring. Of that many, That blows my mind. Yeah, it does. I'm like, Andrew, we can barely get one because it's a lottery system here. And we can only get $1 if you can find one. I didn't find one. 12 for every month. Will they last all year in the freezer? So, like, I wonder if you could do, like, if you're at a state and got tags for a doe, could you get 12 of them then if you're out of state on one tag? That'd be cool. Or $3 and 10 does. That'd be, yeah, that's 13 different animals. That'll last you a whole year. Seen plenty of deer off Davis Road. Davis Road. Where's that at? I forget. AZ. Is that here in Arizona, right? Makes sense. Yep. Jane says does are unlimited in the area of Kentucky. We can't even shoot does. We only get $1 tag, but can shoot as many does as you want to buy for tags. Makes sense on private ranches near Tombstone. Oh, near Tombstone. There is a lot of private ranches over there, but I did not get a tag for that area. I think I put in for that area. My tag was 34A, I think, which is the west side of Highway 83 in Sonoyta and Patagonia. And also 83. The whole west and north side of 83 was that whole section. I was Patagonia the first day and then traveled up to Sonoyta, backside of Mount Whitney, and I was there for 3 days. Not one buck other than a head of one that was freshly killed. Or it probably had an injury and did make it, so it died out in the open. 40 people say water's not wet. 40%. The percentage went up. Guys, what Kool-Aid you drinking? You on some, or some, yeah. What in the world? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, let's see. There's a state trust land that's backside of Tombstone that I've gone shooting on. What are you get? No. It's hunting good right after it rains. So AZ, so it rained Saturday morning. It rained, so I didn't go out to hunt until about 10:30. So I figured, well, that would be a good time to hunt. And then it rained Sunday, and I went out Monday evening, yesterday. Still no javelina. Andrew says, oh boy, I'm in love with that cocoa. 40% put salt in their Kool-Aid. Is that the 40% up here? What's up, J-Dog? He says, that's diabolical. Yes, sir. Yeah, I have up to, what is it, Friday or Saturday that I can hunt too. So I want to at least get 1 or 2 more hunts in. We'll see. What's up, Noah? Water is not wet. It temperature to feel it. Try getting wet that matches your hand temp and you feel nothing. Yeah, you feel nothing, but that doesn't mean it's not wet. Jitto! Last month it rained 3 inches in one night. I'm glad your dog's doing better. He is. Both of them are. Skill's doing great, and yeah, Canella's doing awesome. Hey, what's up, Matthew Jimenez? Man, you guys have a long season. For deer? No, not for deer. For it's only for a week. For piggy here. You should use a quad. You'll probably get 90 miles out of 2 tanks. I don't have a quad, unfortunately. I walk. The pond near your house was so dry, overfilled up. There you go. That's all is good to hear. Yep, it's very good to hear. Sorry, guys, I'm getting tired. I need to get something to eat, too. 8:23, and we've been on almost 2 hours. So we'll probably shut down here shortly. Yep. I used some Mosso black paint on some black tip 308 super black tip ammo. Can you ride a quad? Can I ride a quad? Yeah, I've ride dirt bikes too. I don't own any. I've ridden a 3-wheeler once or twice, but there's not that many around anymore. The last dirt bike I rode was my nephew's. They have one that they got from a neighbor of theirs. I think it's a 400 or whatever it is. It's just under 400. I think it said it was like 370 something. I forget what brand it is. Is it a Honda or Suzuki? Can't remember. What type is the third rifle? Let me see here. If you're meaning, well, I guess third rifle would be the center either way. It's the third rifle both ways. That is a Winchester Model 92 chambered in 2520, if you're talking about that one. I have a three-wheelers, quads, and dirt bikes. Awesome. Now that M14 is clean, next week is M41 Yugo cleaning. M48, there you go. Spring turkey season opens the third Saturday in April. It cannot get here any sooner. So, Jason, I put in for turkey for fall last year. Didn't get it. I did not put in for spring because I was like, I can only get one turkey. Here, guess what, guys? While I was hunting yesterday, I don't have the video posted yet. I saw, was it 10? 10 turkeys? I think in the video I say 7 or 8, but I found a couple more poking their head out of the grass. I didn't even know we had turkeys down there by the river. Heroes always feel like they're going to roll. Yeah. Nora says, yes, you. They're fun, though. Yeah, they are. Got to get them going, get the carbs done. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Got to do a carb clean if you're not constantly running them. Got to go. Have a good night. I will message you later tonight. I'm shift tomorrow. Got put E14 in the bay. Okay. Yeah. Let me know about the pew pew that got lost in a boating accident as well. We can chat about that. And I need to find the paperwork since I got lost in the boating accident. Yeah, we're going to shut down too. It shows only 2 people in here. That's weird. Anyways, appreciate y'all. Thank you for the 33 thumbs up. I'm sure your size says 34. And 33 joules. Thank you all for that. Appreciate y'all, man. Don't bring that up. I lost several in my non-boating accident. Was that the fire that you had? One of you guys had some lost in a house fire. Well, y'all have a good night, Desert. Okay, yep. See you guys. Hey, Mac. Have you got any clue where I can find Revelations R10A parts? R210. Unfortunately, if